Greetings and welcome to Khaos Grey Softball exclusively on YouTube. Thank you for joining us today and we hope you enjoy the game. Now coming to the mic, the Beauty and the Beast, the two that couldn't be further from the truth. Your tag team duo, Dane and Aaron. Mustache and a supernova, tossed off the cliffs of Dover, washed up on a faraway shore in the arms of the daughter of the buffalo.
Welcome back, friends and family. Here we sit now at the final of this Hawaiian Hit Fest. The lone remaining 14U team in the 16 Open tournament, playing against a great, tough opponent, G2 Heat-Flores. Khaos will be the home team. They'll have Bentley in the circle. Sauce behind the plate. Claire at first, Bryce at second, Georgia at short, Riley at third. First offering from Bentley in the dirt for ball one. Out in left field, Sydney. Center, Allie. To right field, Sophia. Theron steps in. Ball low for 2-0.
Somehow we found ourselves in the championship game as the home team, believe it or not.
A team we've played before. Strike one. Catches that upper portion. Two balls and a strike to Theron. Too far in. 3-1. Khaos just coming off of a marathon of a game where they outlasted the Renegades infield 17-13. Ball to Georgia. She gobbles it up. Oh! Can't make a play on it. Took an odd hop on her. And Theron reaches for a base hit. That'll bring up Sam with Estella on deck for the G2 Heat. Ball gets away from Olivia. 1-0. Sam steps back in. Ball too far in for 2-0. Ball chops to Riley. Riley lets it roll foul. Spelled out there. That one was on the margin there. Two 2-1 now. Sam steps back in. Theron at second. Tall for ball 3. 3-1. Ball back to Bentley. It goes off her glove. She regathers. Able to throw in time to get Sam at first for one down, but she advances.
Yeah, great job of playing her position. That she didn't get her glove on that ends up in center field.
Yeah.
The run probably scores. So popped out of her glove, calmly grabbed it, fired it to first.
Yeah.
One out.
Estella steps in now with one down. Sophia on deck for the G2 Heat. Ball gets under Georgia's glove in the left field for a base hit.
And Sydney fires it in, making sure our outfielders are aggressive in getting that ball back in.
Absolutely. Welcome back, Mike. Had a little, took an extra long break there from the heat issue he had here. He was behind the plate for that previous semifinal game, and the heat definitely was getting to him with all that chest protector and the regalia that comes with being the home plate umpire. So he resumes his position at the fielding umpire position. Here we go. Runner at first for the Heat. One run already pushed across. Sophia steps in. Looks at strike one.
Nice off-speed pitch there.
Oh, 1 as she steps back in. Ball pulled foul down the third base line for 0-2.
Seems like anytime Sid's in left field, there's a lot of foul balls down in that corner. Barely see her off in the distance. About the size of an ant.
McKenna is on deck for the Heat.
So Bentley is well ahead in the count here. No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 from Bentley. Sophia reaches out and stays alive on the changeup. Count remains 0-2 in this final. Ball out to left field. Sydney settles under, makes the squeeze for 2 down.
Great play by Sid. Looks like she drifted about 2 steps to her left and about 2 steps in. Got under it perfectly.
Yep. That brings up McKenna with 2 down. Runner remains at first in the form of Estella for the Heat. Already pushed 1 run across, looking for more. Oh, foul down at third base line. Proving Aaron right once again. Aaron is more right on rightest day. Oh, 1 to McKenna. Emma on deck. Strike 2. Beautiful looking pitch as Bentley peels off that inside corner.
Great pitch by Bentley. Great frame by Sauce.
0-2 to McKenna. Up and away.
Great job by Sauce to pop out of her stance right there.
Ball 2 strikes. Ball to Riley. She gathers. Makes a throw across the dais.
5-3 put out.
Yeah.
Sorry, 5-3 put out. Yep.
Good
Okay,
job.
a little bit of damage, but not bad. Only allowed 1 run that inning.
Here we go to the bottom half of the first. Khaos, the home team. They'll lead things off with Allie. Should be followed by Sam. Very much the hero in the previous game. And Georgia will be in the hole. And we'll be right back after this message.
Hello, Khaos fans. Coach Nate, head coach with Khaos Grey. Give our sponsor, All Metals Recycling, a call for all your material handling needs. With over 50 years of handling experience, they are the premier company in the recycling business. From container service, aluminum, copper, brass, appliance, and even vehicle recycling, the list goes on and on. When you think of metal recycling, think orange. Visit them at 800 East 21st Street North in Wichita, or call them at 316-262-1475 and let them show you what they can do for you. Thank you, All Metals Recycling, and go Chaos.
Thank you, Coach Nate. And All Metal Recycling. Ali leads things off. Looks like a strike on the outside. Kona. 0-1 as Ali steps back in. Low and in.
Girls have to learn a little bit of a new strike zone after just playing a 17-13 marathon with a different strike zone. So we'll be learning as we go.
Away. But I'll tell you what about Mike and Larry here. They're very, very consistent where their strike zones are.
Yeah, we've had a great tournament on the umpires.
Absolutely. Away for 3-1. Know what you like, know what you like. 3-1 to Ali. Before. And Chaos starting off like they ended the previous game.
They did. Just
Very-
roll.
Yeah, very, very picky on what they want to swing at. Fight tooth and nail to get on. Ali does just that. Runner at first, no outs. As Sam steps in. Georgia to follow. Sam goes up to center field.
Unfortunately, it was right at the center fielder. So Ali goes back to first. 1 down.
Thank you. Georgia steps in. 1 down. Ball up and away for 1-0. Georgia steps back in, up a ball. Pulls one out of play to the left side. One as Georgia looks at a wristband. Sophia on deck. Ball up and out of play.
A little bit high.
Strike two.
Started that swing a little late. I think
Strike two, and here it comes.
this is about the 6th best pitcher we've seen today. And so as the ball's coming in, the girls are a little slower than usual.
Ball to short bobbles, and she's not going to get anyone on that with those speedsters on the bags. Reaches on an error, does Georgia. That brings up Sophia.
So runners on first and second, 1 out. Sophia steps in, swinging a hot bat. Had some big hits last game.
Ball away for 1-0. The one thing I will say, this Chaos reaching this final is quite a feat in itself, beating a lot of 16U, great 16U teams. They're the lone 14U team in the field.
That's going to be out of play. Soph was right on it. She just swung under it.
Being the lone 14U team in the field of teams here this weekend. So they've done a great job of getting themselves into this final. 1-1 as Sophia steps back in. Puts one out to center.
Take it. We can watch
Center ranges back. And Georgia will take third on the sack fly. Georgia forgot to tag up there. They'll put runners at the corners with 2 down as Bentley steps in. Brings up Bentley. Runners on the corners. Possibly taking a pitch. Outside. One 0 to Benny. Swings that one at the shoulders for 1-1.
A little over the first base dugout there. Just out of place.
He throws her hands at it to stay alive. Let's get a swing at it. Let's get a swing.
Temperature is still 85 degrees, but since it's getting later in the day, it feels a little cooler than earlier.
Ball gets away. Georgia will take second. Alley stays put.
Backstops here at Hyde Park are not particularly big or wide, so with that hard wood on the back, you get a ricochet right back to home plate. It's hard to get home.
Ball through the 5-6 hole. That's going to get through for a base hit. And Georgia is going to stay at third.
Bentley helps herself there with the single, reaches second on the throw. RBI to tie it, so RBI single for Bentley. It's now 1-1. Georgia moves over to third. And again, we just saw a throw home, probably for no reason, and that allowed Bentley to go to second.
Yeah. We get a courtesy runner for Bentley. That'll be in the form of Alley.
So Riley steps up with a chance to put Khaos in the lead. 2 runners in scoring position, and they're both fast.
Riley puts in the shortstop. He's able to run back behind third base and make the grab. 3 outs. So 1 run.
Well, next inning we'll have Claire, then Sydney, then is it Olivia, I think?
Olivia.
Yeah. So Claire, Sydney, Olivia.
So 1-1 at the end of 1. And we'll be right back after this message from a great sponsor.
Hello, this is Riley, number 6 with Khaos Grey. If you're in the market for residential or commercial concrete, give our amazing sponsor, Ando Ready Mix, a call. With more than 40 years experience, they'll be ready when you are and are sure to exceed all of your expectations. Always punctual and professional. Give them a call for residential projects at 316-640-8750. And for commercial projects, it's 316-830-0116. Thank you, Ando Ready Mix, for your support. Go Khaos.
So here we go. Top of 2. Back to work for Bentley. Emma steps in and takes ball 1. She'll be followed by Kate with Amelia in the hole. Strike 1. A right smart looking pitch there. Nobody's listening. They're not listening to me. I'm sure your conversation is a lot more exciting than mine. 2-1 is a ball. Stayed high out of the zone. 2-1. Ball out to center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Possibly more. Allie comes up half speed on that one, and the runner takes advantage and goes to second.
The speed and the aggressiveness on the bases is way different than those 14B tournaments we were in all spring.
And they're waiting for you to be lackadaisical like that so they can take that extra base. The steps that brings Kate up. She lays down a bunt. They get her at first on the fielder's choice. Great play by Bentley, but she does her job, does Kate, to move her teammate over to third. 1 down.
I knew you would know that answer.
1 down. Amelia steps in. Oh, catch her on the hip there. We'll put runners at the corners.
All right, you got it, Brent.
I'm loving the double play possibility here.
Absolutely. That brings up Bryn. Too tall. Soft air mills one. And a run will score. Runner safe at second. And a run scores. Strike one to Brown. One ball, one strike. Away for 2-1. The 2-1.
Oh,
Just misses low.
really
3-1.
good chase pitch that didn't go for.
Bryn steps back in, up 3-1 in the count. Kinsley stands in the on-deck circle. Bryn pulls one down the line, foul. To fill up the count. One down.
Need a strike here. You want to let this inning get out of hand.
Ball four.
So that puts runners on first and second with one out. So
That
all
brings
the
up
bases are
Kinsley.
hot.
Yeah, Kinsley steps in for G2. With Abby on deck. Too tall for ball one. Away for 2-0. Strike one. Catch that inside corner. Well, out to left field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Chases Sydney all the way to the corner. She's going to try for third. And she's safe in front of the tag. 2-run score on that triple. That'll bring up Abby.
Nice job by Sid to get that ball in. Once that ball hits the dirt out there, it goes so fast. There's
Yeah,
no way to cut it
absolutely.
off. So she
That
raced
ball
down
was
the wall
rocketed.
quickly.
Yeah,
Got it in.
That ball was rifled down that third base line there. One down, runner at third. Foul ball. Chipped and got the slightest piece of it. 4-1 is the score in favor of G2. Top of 2. Too tall for 1-1. Swung on for strike 2.
Alright, you got it. You got it, Juice.
Top of the lineup, Theron in the on-deck circle.
There you go.
Ball down the third baseline. Base rip,
Nice.
and a run scores. We get a change in the circle here. Sydney will come in, do the pitching. 5-1 is the count on the big board. Thus far with 1 out. Yeah, it's just the defensive. Sid will step in and do the honors of pitching here. She will inherit a runner at first, 1 down. She'll face the top of the lineup, Theron. A tough batter. Here we go. Runner at first, 1 down. Oh, pushed foul. Row 1, Theron apologizing to everybody. Gave it a little scare there.
You got it there.
0-1 to Theron. Sam on deck for G2. Just stays tall for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Ball in the dirt.
Good job by Sauce to keep that in front.
The 2-1. Away for 3-1. Ball 4. In steps Sam. Runners at second and first. Oh. Chopped and it gets into fair territory. The run will score on a double. Ooh, Bryce dove out for one in foul territory and kind of landed awkwardly on that left arm, I think. Or her right arm she's holding. The ball was in no man's land. Bryce tried to make a play on it.
Fell on it pretty hard.
What do you think happened? Bell and shoulder? Oh.
She said she couldn't feel her arm or whatever.
Hush falls over the crowd as they tend to Bryceland out there down the first baseline.
I think for an injury timeout like this, they'll probably stop the clock.
Yes, yes, I understand that. He's been here for a while, hasn't he? No, I'll put it, Can't rush him though. Stop and stop, guys.
Sauce, you need water?
Right.
Sure.
Right.
Out here to get out of the heat. as they tend to Bryceland on that first baseline. This would look like her arm, her right arm, possibly. Somebody might have said her hip as well. So mom and coaches are out there tending to her. So when we restart, Khaos is down 6-1. A run did score on that play. And they'll have runners at second and third with one down in the top of this second inning.
And we can do, huh? Okay. Huh? After a long day of ball or any amount of ball. Wait here until we get word of what to do. There were murmurs of possibly an ambulance. We'll wait on that. We have a first responder truck pulling up. The first responders out there tending to Bryceland.
Get the Google app to find a way to save it.
Gonna take her and put her on the stretcher here as gently as they can. Obviously, our thoughts are going to be with Bryceland tonight. And until we hear otherwise, send her good vibes there. Yeah, that's a tough one. So as we re-swallow our hearts here, we'll try to get back to the game. We'll have runners at second and third for the Heat, and we resume. One down.
Correct.
12-22 is my mind remembered. Well, I got one of them
You
right.
did. And you only had one number off. You're good. Yeah, it was 0-0. Yeah. Costello was that. Correct. Hey, I do have a question, Justin. He asked if she's in the batting lineup. Do they have to take an automatic out for her? Okay. That's what we were trying to figure out. I feel like we should. I think that's going to be up to the coaches. I mean, it is new, but I think that is. I think we should let it go. Okay, that's what I thought we would do.
Okay. So, thank you. We'll get a compressed lineup now for the Chaos. They'll not have to take an out. Estella will be up for the Heat when we resume. Sydney retakes the circle. 2 on now, 1 out in the top of the second. And we're also down an umpire. The Heat got a little bit to Mike there on that previous game, and he tried to get it out, but I think the Heat got to him a little bit, got overheated. So
Yeah, he had to be a home plate that whole time.
yeah,
That was,
right in the heat of the day.
yeah.
So we wish him well as well. One of our favorites. Get a courtesy runner at second.
Now it's going to be 22.
You were
And
you were right after all.
And we restart the clock as play will resume.
So as we resume, it is 6-1 Heat. We're in the top of the second inning. There's one out, and there's runners on
He's out
second
on
and
third.
third. Sydney has come in to pitch. Sauce is still behind the dish. Claire is at first. Bentley has moved over to second. George is at short. Riley's at third. Sophia's in left. Allie's in center. And that is Sam out in right field.
One down as Estella steps in. We resume. Ball punched off
Riley
her fist.
charges.
Riley plays it. Gets to a runner at first on the fielder's choice. A great looking bunt by Estella. 2 down now, and a run will score on that. Two down as Estella lays down a beautiful bunt. Sophia will come up now. 7-1. Now the count on the scoreboard. Too tall. Ball one. Move on to strikes. All peeled foul. Catch the slightest piece of it from Sydney. The 1-1. Ball chops. Oh, it gets over the glove of Bentley at second.
It was a terrible hop. Bentley went down for it, and it ended up bouncing over her head. I don't know if they hit a rock or what, but
The joys of playing on actual dirt.
Yeah.
The game's supposed to be played. Runner at first now. Run scored on that one. 8-1. That brings up Bryn. She looks at ball one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, McKenna. Georgia gets the lead runner there at second, and they retire the side finally. Plenty of runs scored in that inning.
so coming up for the Chaos, it'll be Claire, and then Sydney, and then Olivia. Going into the bottom of the second, it is now 8-1 Heat.
Mountain to climb for Chaos against this G2 Heat. But one that's well within their range to fight back on. You got one of the Chaos is one of the more gritty, resilient 14U teams. Proving their mettle here at this 16 Open tournament.
Been playing so long today.
Keep that one, let the microwave one. Claire steps in. Oh, it takes him on the hip. She'll take first.
Her second hit by pitch of the day, and does happen a lot.
Hey, Sid, only the perfect one here.
Be patient, Sid.
No casting here.
Coach Jill giving directions to Claire at first as we've got a much-needed base runner. Sid steps in. Claire has to stay at first on that. First baseman makes the play, so 1 down. Olivia steps in.
Miralette, helmet.
Olivia steps in. Away for ball 1.
Miralette very bravely went out to the on-deck circle, take a few practice swings. Minus a helmet. She's rectified it now.
1-0
So-
here, Olivia. Strike 1. Catch that outside corner.
Counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Claire on first.
Olivia pitching out to center field.
Deep fly ball, but just got him.
Center fielder is able to track it down for 2 down.
Sauce made great contact, just got under a little bit. Big outfield like this, the center fielder was able to get there, so now we need some timely hitting by Miralette. 2 outs. Allie is on deck.
Miralette pushes 1 foul. Out of play.
Miralette's last time at bat was that magnificent at bat where we missed the bunts, and then she worked her count full and got a walk.
Low and away.
She pitched the previous game. No, my daughter was just the one that flew out the first. Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure which one's Dane's, actually.
Well, they both were. Everybody messes around and calls them twins.
So that ball scoots away from the catcher. Claire takes advantage as she races to second base.
3-1 to Miralette.
So we now have a runner in scoring position.
Strike 2. Catches the corner. Ball pulled foul. Following Miralette will be top of the lineup, Allie.
Meerkat was early on that change.
Base hit up the center.
That's going to be an RBI. Claire's going to score.
Great looking piece of hitting by Miralette.
RBI single. Just waited for a pitch, pushed it out over the shortstop's head. And that's how you do it, one at a time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Miralette's now on first with 2 outs. Allie steps up.
Allie steps in. Yep. 2 down. Miralette at first. 2 runs now for Khaos. Allie pops one up to short
That's tough.
center.
It may drop.
Nobody's going to be able to get there. And she'll reach for a base hit.
Call
What
that a-
strategery by Allie.
Yeah. She knew exactly where to put it.
Yeah.
We had with Bryceland's spot open now, have to compliment the Heat coaches for allowing us to just compress that and not take the out. So
Always classy. Lalo's a great coach.
nice job to Coach Flores and his staff for allowing that.
What kind of helped was was yet to bat
Yep.
in the lineup. So wish Bryce nothing but the best there. 1-0. Sam steps in. Peels 1 foul out of play to even things up at 1s. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down.
Sam had the biggest hit of the season so far, that last game. Down by 4. Oh,
Hot shot to third.
can't hit it any better. Just went right to her. Third baseman had a nice play to get it on 1 hop. So the Khaos strand 2, but they do get back 1 there in the bottom half of the second. So it is now 8-2 as the Heat will go in and get their helmets on. Top of the third.
Back to work.
Coach Jill's walking off a little slow there.
So here we go. Top of 3. Khaos hoping to hold serve here.
Defense is the same. Sam in right, Allie in center, Sophia in left. Claire at 1, Bentley at 2, Georgia at short, Riley at 3. Sydney's still pitching, and Sauce is behind the dish.
We're here for you, big man. We're here for you, big guy.
As long as we don't have to do anything.
Top of 3. Strike 1. She starts her off with Emma. Sid gets ahead. Sid gets ahead in the count there. Kate on deck. Just low. This is for 1-1. One moment strike. Just misses for 2-1. The 2-1. 3-1. Ball 4. That brings up Kate. Runner at first. No outs. Strike 1. Ball up to the right side. That's going to, Claire's going to try to get into it, but she can't find it there.
I think she lost in the sun.
No more of that.
0-2 to the batter.
Got a cake.
Oh, 2 as Kate steps back in. Too tall. For ball 1. All out to center.
Get there,
Allie
G.
can't get to it. That'll fall for a base hit.
Good job by Allie to get in there and get that ball in to keep that runner at second.
That brings up Amelia.
On Amelia.
Squares the bunt. She missed it.
Strike 1.
Sauce does a good job of getting control, not letting those runners advance.
Get that leg up, Sid. Get that leg up. The 0-1. Hold on for strike 2.
I don't know if that was just a high fastball or a rise ball, but she couldn't lay off and she couldn't keep up.
Too tall on the riser. Ball to Georgia. Gets the runner at second on the fielder's choice. 1 down.
Runners on the corners.
All right, come on, Bryn.
Bryn steps in with Kinsley on deck.
She squares to bunt.
Too tall.
Runner on first advances to second on the missed bunt attempt.
Ball bunted foul. 1 strike to Bryn with 1 down.
Squares to bunt again.
Strike 2.
So with 2 strikes, you'll think she's not bunting. We will see, though.
Fouled off. Just misses.
That was a beautiful chase pitch, but batter showed great discipline to lay off.
Away for 3-2.
Okay, payoff pitch. 1 out.
Get that leg up, Sid. Get that leg up.
We need something here. It's going to be center field to Alley.
This should bring in a run on the sac fly. Ball gets away from Riley as the runner comes sliding in.
So the run's going to score. Alley made a nice catch, but it was just, ball was too deep to be able to get one of the runners.
2 down. Runner at third now. 9-2. They regain the 7-run advantage. Strike 1.
There she goes. Good job, Sid. Inside corner.
Kinsley steps in. Should be followed by Abby. Low and in on the changeup. Away for 2-1.
It's got to be your spot, Sid.
2-1. Strike 2. Inside riser. First strike 2. 2-2. 2 down. All out to the right side. Sam settles under it. And she makes the grab.
Turns out Sam plays a pretty good right field as well.
Yeah, Sam plays a pretty good everything as well. No nonsense.
So the Heat grab 1 back, extend that lead back to 7. So going to the bottom of the third, it will be 9-2. I think we will have Georgia leading off the inning after Sam's hard ground out to end the last inning.
Meat of the lineup here, the power portion of the lineup coming up. Chaos looking to, like we say, claw their way back into this tilt.
We'll have,
Trailing.
Georgia Sophia Bentley. Looks like the Heat had a pitching change. Didn't want to go through the lineup again the second time with that pitcher.
A little different look. We'll see what the Chaos brings to this pitcher. See if they can come up with a Another magic trick here. Needing 7 runs. So I believe 16 minutes is on the clock now. Georgia steps in. Ball went flying onto the field here, so no pitch. Georgia got a free one to look out there.
Yes, she did. So reset and start over here. Count is 0-0.
Away for ball 1. A little bit more velocity on this pitcher, which results in harder line shots for the Chaos. The 1-0. Oh, diving catch at short for 1 out. Great job by the shortstop.
Yeah, it was a great play. Fully outstretched. Makes the play.
1 down. Sophia steps in. Check swing. Pushed foul. One to Sophia. Sophia pushes one to right field, and that gets through the glove of the right fielder. And Sophia will round first, and she'll head on over to second for a stand-up double.
Sophia reaches on the error. She hit that ball awful hard.
Well, it's the steam on it, even though it was a long ball, and it looks like the right fielder could have settled under it.
So instead of 2 outs and nobody on, we got a little something going here. Run around second, only 1 out. Bentley steps in.
Strike 1. Catch the outside corner. The 0-1. Ball to third. Fielder's choice to first for 2 down. Sophia advances to third. Bring up her Riley.
2 outs, runner on third. Player on deck. Sitting in the hole.
Away for ball 1. One to Riley. Ball off the end of the bat to second. And just get her by a nose hair there at first.
That was close.